Hey there gamers, I'm probably Senpai, and today we're going to be seeing the results from one of my favorite Dreamsnap challenges so far. And this of course was the Arendelle showcase. Now full disclosure, I spent more time on this Dreamsnap than any Dreamsnap I've ever done. And I just wanted to see what would happen if I put my very best effort into one of these Dreamsnap challenges. Usually I'm just aiming to have some fun and hopefully get my 4,000 moonstones, so I've never really gone like all out on a Dreamsnap like this. In fact, everything you see behind me here in this scene was all put here for this Dreamsnap. I completely destroyed and rebuilt my Frosted Heights biome just for this challenge. But I did have a lot of fun doing it, so it's a win either way. Now, does this mean that my Dreamsnap is just gonna automatically be my best performing ever? Of course not. There are a lot of variables you cannot control when it comes to Dreamsnaps, like what your voting pool is like, what kind of photos you're up against, but regardless of how this does, I'm just really excited to share it with you. Now, after we see what our rank and score is and I reveal my submission, we're also going to be taking a look at the premium shop refresh and this week's brand new Dreamsnap challenge. And just an FYI, I am still under the weather, so if I seem a little low energy today, you know why. It's because I'm sick right now, but I still had to get this video out to you guys. This was one of my favorite challenges. If you appreciate the fact that I'm still dropping content even being under the weather, do me a very big favor and hit that thumbs up for me, as it helps more people discover the channel. Consider subscribing for more Disney Dreamlight Valley and gaming content. And with that out of the way, let's take a look at our results. Alright, so here we go, moment of truth. You know what's funny with this Dreamsnap is I spent probably 3 or 4 days trying to capture the perfect photo for this. But yeah, let's see if it paid off. And it looks like it did. It looks like we actually ranked really well with this submission. This was the first time I ever did a Dreamsnap shooting for the top 10. Like actually saying, okay, if I put my best work in, can I get in the top 10? Now, I didn't get a top 10, but honestly, I wasn't expecting to, so this is fine. We did, however, get a really good rank, and we are so close to the top 100, so we are at rank 136 with a score of 76.54. And to be completely honest, I'm really happy with this rank because I think this is one of my most beautiful Dreamsnaps I've ever made. My highest rank is rank 60, and it was the Gene Dreams challenge, and it's so funny to me that Gene Dreams outranked this one because my Gene Dreams submission, in my opinion, was just very basic, and I don't think it deserved a top 100, but also this challenge in particular had some awesome competition. I mean, I saw so many amazing submissions while voting and throughout Discord servers, so I think this rank is fair. Now, with that said, let me show you the submission we made. I've been super excited to share this with you guys. All right, and here it is. Now, of course, this challenge was called the Arendelle Showcase. So I made sure to go out of my way to include every single one of the Frozen characters we have in the game right now. You can see Olaf over there by the snowman. We have Kristoff and Anna together right in front of Kristoff's sled. And we have Elsa over here to the right, more towards the foreground. Also occupying the foreground, we have our avatar. We have that regal fox, just since the foxes are native to this biome. I thought the fox with the little regal outfit looked like he was dressed for the winter, so I just thought that would be really cute to use him. We also have those little Olaf snow globes, and we have those little blue shrubs. And tucked behind the blue shrubs, we have some rocks and some blue luminescent flowers. Now, there are a lot of different luminescent things in this photo. We actually are looking through Maui when we snapped this, so that's why we got those little gold luminescent sparkles kind of scattered throughout the picture. And in addition to that, we have the luminescent deer. There's some towards the foreground, some in the mid-range, and some way at the back in front of the frozen fortress. We used a lot of blue lighting. On the left and right-hand side here in the foreground, we have those hanging blue lanterns, and we have those ancient blue pillars. I also really wanted to play up the flora here in this scene. So we have the frozen willows, the snowy pine trees, and I think my favorite tree in this photo would be those red Japanese maples. The combination of all these blues and these reds really complements the fact that we have these purples at the base. Another thing I really like about the composition of this photo is the placement of the moon. Now, unfortunately, when you change the time settings in the game, you can only move by like 1 hour. So to capture the moon in this exact spot, I I had to wait till 41 minutes past the hour. And I had to hope at that 41-minute mark that all of our villagers were either looking towards my avatar or towards the camera or waving or engaging in some way. I didn't want to snap the photo with any of them looking away or simply not participating in the shot. Needless to say, I spent many hours trying to capture the perfect photo in this Arendelle setting. So I have to say I'm very happy with the rank. Like I mentioned, this is one that I spent a tremendous amount of time on, and I wanted to see what would happen if I just really gave it my all, and I think rank 136 is fair, but I do hope I can make it into the top 10 at some point. If you came across this submission and voted for it, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Now with that out of the way, let's take a look at this week's brand new Dreamsnap challenge. All right, here we are, you guys. This new challenge is called It Came from Outer Space. Now, this is a decor challenge, and it states decorate your village and make sure it's out of this world for this sci-fi theme challenge. Now, the demonstration photo here is indoors, but I could see this challenge being amazing either outdoors or indoors, so I'm excited to see what you all come up with. Our mandatory tags are going to be 6 futuristic and 3 from the Wall-E collection. Suggested would also be Toy Story and simple. Very interesting. I could see this ending up being a very fun challenge, and I think the fact that this is like a sci-fi challenge instead of directly being a Toy Story challenge or a Wall-E challenge, and instead like mixing the concepts together, gives it a lot more flexibility, and I think there's going to be a lot of really creative ways players approach this. Either way, I think this will be a pretty fun challenge, and I'm looking forward to coming up with something for this. And lastly, it's time to take a look at the premium shop. Now, we finally got the gingerbread rabbit. I'm surprised this has come so late. I mean, it's the last day of January and we finally get this Christmas bunny. So I do wish they would have included this a little bit earlier. I think it could have been great in some of those Christmas themed Dreamsnaps. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick it up now because I feel like I'll use it next year anyway for the holiday season. We also have this space time set, which is only $8.50. So I think I'm gonna pick this up as well. It could be useful in this week's Dreamsnap challenge, possibly. It's also always nice to have more options for Dreamsnaps, so I've been picking up clothes more often. Of course, if you don't have the Mushroom Manor, this is great to see back in the shop. This is one of my favorite premium houses. It looks so good at night. It's so fun, so whimsical, and could be so cool in like a fairy tale setting or fairy theme setting. I've seen this placed in the meadow, in the glade, and I've seen so many beautiful builds with this. I even have a video on them. Now, of course, with the candy cane set, if you didn't get this back in December, I wouldn't rush to get this because I can almost guarantee you that this candy cane set will be back when we get closer to the end of 2024, because we're going to see Christmas roll back around, and I'm sure they're going to want to resell this stuff. But yeah, I definitely think the absolute best thing in the shop today is the Mushroom Manor, and second best would be the candy cane set, mostly because they have this fence that comes with it that's amazing. Third would be Gingerbread Rabbit, and fourth would be Space Time set, but all this stuff is cool. All right, so we're here at the end of the video, and the only thing I want to do now is just take a look at this Gingerbread Rabbit. This is our newest pet and premium shop item, so I just wanted to get a closer look at the little guy. Okay, he is so tiny. I mean, the bunnies are, but yeah, I like him. I think he's adorable. And I think this little winter bunny, this little Christmas bunny would be great for some of the Christmas themed Dreamsnaps. Let's do a little pose with him. Yeah, that is adorable with the little hat. Though I will say the way his ears kind of clip through the hat is a little scuffed. Like, it would be nice if they had made the hat to where they like cut some like little openings in it, but instead it's just a regular hat that they dropped on his head and his ears just shoot through it if you look at it closely. So I feel like, I mean, it just doesn't look like much work went into this premium shop rabbit at all. But then again, you know, moonstones are easy to get now, so it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, if you're on the fence with this little Christmas bunny, maybe pass on him, because out of a lot of the premium shop pets that we have gotten, he is pretty lackluster. But if you love bunnies and you love Christmas, then you definitely want to get this little guy. All right, you guys, and there you have it. I do apologize for the low energy levels today. I'm hoping I'm doing better in a day or two. I had a really rough night last night, but I'm already on the mend today, so let's hope for the best. If you want to make me feel a little bit better, hit that thumbs up on today's video and let YouTube know that I'm doing a good job. Also, consider subscribing for more Disney Dreamlight Valley and gaming content. If you want to see me voting for my favorite Arendelle submissions, I'll leave a link to my Arendelle Showcase voting video in the video description down below, and I will also be leaving a link to our Twitch stream and Discord server. So if you want to share your dream snaps with me, like I'm always sharing mine with you, you'll be able to do just that in our Discord. As always, thank you so much for your time today, and good luck in your Dream Snaps challenges.